Alright, a little bit more about graphs, grade 1. And not so much work today. So here is a graph. It's a pictograph because we can see all these little happy faces. That means people chose it. And we don't have a title, so we don't know exactly, but you know, maybe we can figure it out. Here we have a box of cereal. Here we have some eggs, an apple, a bagel with cream cheese. Other. So what do you think this could be about? Well, it's not going to be about favorite pets. Could be favorite food. But we have cereal and eggs, so maybe it's favorite breakfast or I don't know, what you had for breakfast. How about this one? Well, here we have tally marks, and so here we have winter, spring, summer, fall. So this one is probably about what your favorite season is. 2 picked fall. This one. Here's a pictograph. Raindrops, sunshine, sun behind the clouds, clouds. Those look like tornadoes. It says windy, no snow. So, favorite kind of weather? I don't know if most people would pick windy and rainy. So maybe it would be about what kind of weather it is. Not in one day, maybe in a month. If you were in school, and this is May, maybe not when you see this video, every May we always did a weather graph, so this might be showing you what kind of weather there is in a month. Ooh, and here's an answer. Our breakfast today. So, what can we tell from this graph? We can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people had breakfast. That was cereal, and that was the most. Other. I had eggs. I would never have an apple for breakfast. Would you have an apple for breakfast? Some people would. Bagels. Other could be maybe toast or porridge. Oatmeal. Coffee. If you're grown up, maybe you just have coffee for breakfast. That would be gross. I have coffee with my breakfast. We can tell, okay, so most people had cereal. The fewest people had bagels. The second favorite breakfast was eggs. We can tell a lot of things. We can see we asked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We asked 18 people. We can tell a lot of things from a graph. All right, so here's a graph. It said Ms. D's class song picks. And the choices were Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Row 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 Your Boat, and Old MacDonald. It's obviously not my class. These are none of the songs I think that you would choose, but you can see which one is the favorite because it has the most happy faces. The least favorite, it has the fewest happy faces. How many people picked Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? 3. We know they're people because we did happy faces. There's all kinds of things you can see from reading a graph. Which book should Mr. G read again? The Cat in the Hat, Beep Beep Vroom Vroom, or Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Well, obviously this one is the most, right? Right? Right. Wrong. See the mistake here? Can I move it? No. When you are doing a graph, you cannot skip spaces because you get the wrong answer, because it looks like this one is the favorite when actually it is this one. 4 people picked Goldilocks and the Three Bears. 2 people picked Cat in the Hat. And 1, 2, 3 people picked Beep Beep Vroom Vroom. This guy has to go over here. When you make a graph, you cannot leave spaces. It's like measuring. You have to be accurate. Okay, so the next 2 pages in your math book are optional because you're supposed to write sentences. So if you want, you can just tell your grown-up or helper a sentence that talks about the graph. How many, so if we look at the graph says hair color, blonde, brown, red, black. So what's a sentence you could pick for how many? How many people had black hair? How many people had blonde hair? The most kids had. Fewer kids had than. So I cannot say fewer kids had brown hair than blonde hair. That would be wrong. Fewer, because this is the most. So you pick a smaller number and then a bigger one. So 1, red. Fewer kids had red hair than black hair. Fewer kids had red hair than brown hair. Fewer kids had blonde hair than brown hair. Fewer, you get it? If you want to write sentences, you can. You don't have to. Same thing. Here are shapes. Favorite ice cream. How many more people liked chocolate than vanilla? How many more people liked strawberry than vanilla? The most people liked, etc. That's one you should do. Today in gym class, Mr. H is letting the class decide which sport to play. Soccer, baseball, tennis. Look at the wrong answer here. Baseball should be the most. Okay, write the answers. How many people chose soccer? How many more people chose soccer than baseball? How many more? Here's soccer, here's baseball. Here's the extras. What sport should they play and why? You have to be democratic and go by how people vote. That's that for today.